Welcome to lesson 12. Today we are going to be looking at carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are organic compounds composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atoms, and they can vary in size and complexity. They are classified into different categories based on the number of sugar units they contain. The first one is monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are simplest carbohydrates consisting of a single sugar unit. The first one is glucose. Glucose is a 6-carbon sugar and the primary source of energy for most organisms. The next one is fructose. Fructose has 6-carbon sugar found in fruits and honey. The next one is galactose. Galactose is a 6-carbon sugar found in dairy products and a component of lactose. Number 2 is disaccharides. Disaccharides are carbohydrates which consist of two monosaccharide units linked together. The first one is sucrose. Sucrose composed of glucose and fructose, commonly known as table sugar. The next one is lactose, which is composed of glucose and galactose found in milk and dairy products. The next one is maltose, which composed of two glucose molecules often formed during the digestion of starch. The third one is oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides are carbohydrates which consist of several monosaccharide units, typically 3 to 10, linked together. Example is raffinose. Raffinose composed of galactose, glucose, and fructose found in beans, vegetables, and whole grains. The number 4th one is polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are complex carbohydrates made up of many monosaccharides linked together. They are often used for energy storage or structural purposes. The first step of polysaccharide is the starch. Starch is a plant-based polysaccharide composed of glucose units, the primary storage form of energy in plants. The second one is glycogen, which is equivalent to starch, with a highly branched structure stored in the liver and muscles. The next one is the cellulose. Cellulose is a polysaccharide found in plant cell walls composed of glucose units that provides structural support and is a source of dietary fiber. The last one is the chitin, which is found in the exoskeletons of arthropods such as insects and crustaceans, and in the cell walls of some fungi composed of modified glucose units. Now let's look at the reactions of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, as fundamental biomolecules, engage in a wide array of reactions. One of them includes glycolysis. Glycolysis is a central metabolic pathway that involves the breakdown of glucose, that is monosaccharides, into smaller molecules such as pyruvates. Number 2 is glycosylation. Glycosylation is the enzymatic process of attaching carbohydrate molecules, often in the form of glycan chains, to protein or lipids. The third one is glycogenolysis. Glycogenolysis is the breakdown of glycogen into glucose. Fourth one is gluconeogenesis. Gluconeogenesis is the reverse of glycolysis, where glucose is synthesized from non-carbohydrate precursors such as amino acids and glycerol. The fifth one is starch digestion. Starch, a major storage polysaccharide in plants, is digested by enzymes called amylases. The sixth one is enzymatic hydrolysis. Enzymes known as glycosidases catalyze the hydrolysis of glycosidic linkages in carbohydrates. The seventh one is cell recognition and signaling. Carbohydrates on cell surfaces contribute to cell recognition and signaling processes. Carbohydrate oxidation is the eighth one. Carbohydrates can undergo oxidative reactions such as the citric acid cycle, also known as Gibbs cycle, and the electron transport chain to generate ATP through aerobic respiration. The ninth one is cellulose formation. In certain microorganisms, cellulose can be broken down through formation processes. Our next class will be lipids.